Hello and welcome back to the State of the Overcast Network. Today is June 30th, 2013. It is monsooning outside my house. Sorry if you can hear the rain, not my fault. There's tons of stuff to cover today. We have new modules, new maps, 4th game mode, Minecraft 1.6, pre.oz.tc, and Minecon. It is action-packed, so let's get started. Alright, so to start off, there have been no new personnel changes, no new admins or junior moderators. So today we're going to start off with new modules that have been added to the PGM plugin that can be put into your map via XML. So the first module that we have is the new rage module, which means that everything that has a rage module in it, that means when you hit somebody with a sword or a bow or whatever, they will automatically die. There's no chance now. You don't need that power 100 sword or whatever, sharpness 100. All you need to do is put the rage module in. If you're ever hit with a sword, you will die. This has already been added to every single rage map, so rage map makers, you don't have to go back in and put the rage module into your XML. I believe it's already been updated, so that is awesome. Good work. I believe that was published by UConn. I could be wrong about that one. Also, the friendly fire refund module was added, which is also very important for rage because sometimes you shoot your teammates and you lose your arrow and it's like, oh, so annoying. But now, if you shoot your teammate, you will automatically get your arrow back every single time. That has also been added to every rage map automatically by the admins. So awesome, awesome, awesome. 2 new modules. Check them out if you're making a rage map, or maybe you want to put the friendly fire module on, I don't know, Harb or some, I don't know. Anyway. Really neat, check it out. Alright, so another new feature that has been added is potion effects to the inventory preview as an observer. So when you're an observer, if you did not know already, you can right click on players and view what they have in their inventory. It also shows their health and their hunger via melons and insta health potions. I think insta health representing health and melons representing hunger. And now, also implemented this week, is potion effects. So if somebody has a potion effect on them, you can right click them and it will show which potion effects they have on them at the moment. Really, really cool. I believe that was implemented by Monster Apple. Good work. Everybody who's an observer, go check it out. Alright, so that's it for new features this week. But we have a ton of new maps this week. A ton. It is awesome. So you may have been noticing in the background, I've actually been showing a new map. It's Scorched Grove by I2 and Eclipsing. It's a huge map. You got 2 lanes. It's monuments. It's really, really cool. It looks really nice. I haven't had any analysis of the gameplay yet, so I really don't know how it plays out. It does take a while. It's very similar to Corrupted Kingdoms. That's the most likely comparison that I can do right now. Anyway, it's really neat. I'm not sure if it's in rotation at the moment or not, but I would suspect that it will be in rotation some point soon. But that's it for the Project Ares maps that we have. Now we have a ton of Blitz Rage maps that have been added this week, and I mean a ton of them. So let me go down the list and talk about them. I haven't actually played a fair amount of them yet, but I'll give you what impressions I have so far. So we have Quavila, or I don't know if that's how you say it. It might be a Spanish word, and I just might be butchering it. Cavilla? I don't know. By Electroid Films. I have no idea what that map looks like. I have not seen it played yet. But Electroid Films, fairly well-known moderator. I guess fairly new map maker, but I'm sure that it plays well on the Rage servers. 101 Rooms is the next one by XXFracXX. Yes, we went over 100 rooms last week, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, and now there's a sequel, 101 Rooms by XXFracXX. And this is practically the same as 100 rooms, except there's 4 teams now, and it's a bit sectioned off just a tad differently. That is on rotations in rotations on the Rage servers. Next we have Zero Gravity, also by Electroid Films, and this is a very unique Rage map because it's not one hit kill. What it is, it's one hit and they're flying off the world practically. Everything has like punch 100 or something, or knockback 100. So you hit somebody, they fly off the world, etc. There's also jump boost. It implements the no fall module, so you have to jump from platform to platform. It's really not one of my favorite maps, but it does have very unique gameplay. I gotta give it that. But it's just a bit too rage-inducing for me because you miss one jump and you're off the world. But it's really unique and it's definitely worth a play. That is on the Rage servers, not in rotation currently. You will have to have a mod set that one for you. Next, we have Cake Wars 3, also a Rage map. All of these are Rage maps, by the way, in case I didn't mention that earlier. We have Cake Wars 3 by Thungin and Gamma Ray _89. Okay, it's not, well, I mean, I don't actually have to say the underscore. Anyway, Cake Wars 1, Cake Wars 2, both classics, though Cake Wars 2 is not actually loaded on PGM, and I don't think it ever was. But Cake Wars is definitely classic. So now we have Cake Wars 3, and that's a Rage map, so it's different from the Destroy the Monument of the past two, which is neat. Also, for those of you wondering, Cake Wars 2 is literally just like a huge version of Cake Wars 1. But Cake Wars 3 is the cake factory. It's really neat. You'll see gameplay of all these maps in the background, by the way. I just haven't played them yet. It's really neat. Everybody should check out Cake Wars 3. If you're gonna check out any of these maps, check out Cake Wars 3 because Cake Wars classic map is really cool to see what Thungin and Gamma Ray have done with the map. Next, we have Dry Wound by Plastic and Taiwinis. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but that's how I pronounce it. Also, another Rage map. Very good, very nice. It looks really neat. Also, it's the first map to have flame bows in it. So it's really cool to see these flame bows arcing over the map, or flame arrows, I mean. There's some discussion on the forums actually about flame bows being put into all Rage maps, and I think that's a really neat thing, and I think most Rage map makers, again, if it fits the style, I could see how it might not fit the style of the map, like the theme, but if it fits the style, I would definitely recommend putting in flame. Give it a consideration because it looks really neat, and I think it adds a lot to the Rage genre. Anyway, moving on to the next map, we have Nightlife by Mono. I have no idea what this one looks like either, but again, it's on the Rage servers. Have a mod set it, check it out for yourself, and yeah, that's it for the new maps. We had a total of, is that 7? Yeah, 7 maps added this week, 6 Rage and 1 Project Areas. So go check them out on the Rage servers because apparently that's where all of our new maps are going. And go check out Scorch Grove on Project Areas. Alright, so that's it for the new maps, new stuff this week. But we learned a lot this week about what's going to be coming in the future. We have 4th game mode, Minecraft 1.6, and Minecon. Anyway, stay tuned, and yeah, awesome stuff coming up. So let's start off talking about the 4th game mode. Yeah, well, I've been talking about that a lot recently, and Apple has confirmed this week that 4th game mode not gonna be released for a couple of months or so. I wouldn't be surprised if it took until maybe October or November until we see the 4th game mode. So that's a bit of a Debbie Downer, but kind of to be expected. Oh well. Anyway, that's it for 4th game mode news. Let's move on to Minecraft 1.6. So as most of you know, Minecraft 1.6 is coming out tomorrow. Alright, we've got horses, we've got potion changes, we've got a ton of new stuff. And one of the biggest ones is sprinting. And many of you may not know this, but they changed sprinting in 1.6. And if you have bad lag, it's gonna suck. I don't know if Apple's gonna try to fix that in the server code or something. Maybe, maybe not, or you know. But Minecraft 1.6 is coming out. There's a lot of new features. We got carpets, we got hardened clay and stuff, and that's pretty neat. So it's all coming out tomorrow. And what I was gonna say here is Apple right now, as I'm recording this, actually is working on updating Sport Bucket, the Project Ares Overcast Network branch of Craft Bucket that runs the server. He's currently updating that to 1.6. Sadly, he can't update it to 1.6.1 yet, but he's updating it to 1.6. So, what that means for us is that the Overcast Network, hopefully, will be updated to 1.6 on the day 1.6 is released. So yeah, that means hopefully tomorrow when 1.6 is released, you guys can just go right ahead, update your jars, not have to wait with your 1.5.2 jar and all that jazz. You can just upgrade right away and just hop on our servers. That'll be awesome, awesome, awesome. Good luck, Apple, and good luck, Yukon. I know Yukon also works on that. So that's really, really neat. Hopefully that comes to fruition, and we can update right away tomorrow when 1.6 is released. Also, talking about 1.6 and Sport Bucket, if you guys didn't know, right now the way that items are picked up on servers is if you have two people right on top of an item on the ground, it's whichever person joined the server first actually gets the item. And I know Monster Apple wishes to change that in Sport Bucket so that it's the person who's actually closest, because there's every person has like there's an actual like point where they are, so it's really hard to have two people on the exact same location. It's not the whole character or whatever that's considered the point. Anyway, what that means is he's updating the Sport Bucket code so that it's the person who's actually closest to the item is going to be able to grab it. It's not going to be the person who joined first, which will be very nice for games like Rift or Harb when people drop TNT or stuff, or people drop emeralds in Rift. It'll be nice, and hopefully that will be in. I don't know when that's going to be implemented, but that's something for the future. Really neat. Also, with 1.6 coming out tomorrow and Sport Bucket being updated, for some of you guys out there may know what that means. That means pre.oc.tc, maybe. Yukon Apple Geek and both Yukon Apple Geek and Monster Apple have hinted that pre.oc.tc will be making a return, probably later today. So check that out. There may be a forum post on that later today. For those of you who don't know, pre.oc.tc is basically Overcast Network, Project Ares, probably Project Ares game mode running on 1.6 day before or so on the snapshots. That way they can test out bugs and stuff to make sure everything works. And it's a lot of fun. Mods set random stuff. You have world editing, and it's not connected to the database, so you can just, goof around, make Icarus cannons and stuff. It's a ton of fun. So check out pre.oc.tc. If that comes up, check out the forums. That's probably where it's going to be announced. Alright, so that's it for Minecraft 1.6 news. Let's move on to Minecon. So for those of you who haven't heard, Minecon is making a US return in Orlando, Florida. That is where Minecon is going to be held this year. It is November 2nd to 3rd, I think. I could be wrong about those dates, but go to Mojang's site and you will be able to find all of that information. Anyway, this isn't about the details of Minecon. This is about the details of Overcast at Minecon. So, first off, we know multiple admins are already confirmed going. We have Yukon, Apple Geek, and Apple are definitely confirmed as going to Minecon. There's also been speculation that the Overcast Network is going to fly all of the admins out to Orlando, Florida. Admins were already flown out to, or maybe they weren't flown out, but they were all met up at Boston last summer or so. And it's not out of the realm of possibility to see all the admins flying down to Orlando, Florida for Minecon. And you know why that's not out of the possibilities? Because Overcast Network may have a booth. Yes, that would be awesome. Wouldn't that be really cool to have an Overcast Network booth at Minecon? That would be awesome. There's been talk back and forth. I think, I may be wrong about this, but I think there has been talk back and forth between Mojang and Overcast about something Overcast related at Minecon. That would be neat. If any of you go to Minecon, check that out. Probably an Overcast booth. And also I have on good knowledge that Apple has been contemplating about applying for a Minecraft PvP related panel, with Overcast would definitely be involved in. It would probably be partnered with Shotbow and Reddit Minecraft Tournament. Both very nice guys, very good networks. check both of them out. I guess Reddit Minecraft Tournament really isn't a network, but check both of them out. It's really neat. Anyway, that'd be really cool if we had a Minecraft PvP panel with Overcast, Shoppo, all those guys. That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. So that is something to look forward to, a possibility for the future. Wouldn't that be awesome? Anyway, Minecon is also a really neat place to meet up with people. Yeah, Overcast Network meetup, anybody? Yes, definitely. Let's do it. Orlando, Florida, Overcast Network meetup, November 2nd, 3rd. I'm sure those dates are wrong, but check it out, mojang.com. I'm sure they'll have it on there somewhere. Minecon, Orlando, Florida. Everybody meet up. I'm thinking we should get some Overcast Network t-shirts maybe. That would be great so we can identify who's what. Maybe if you had like Overcast Network on your front and then it had your face with like your name across your back or something. Like that'd be, I mean like your Minecraft face. It was like, wouldn't that be cool? It was like Overcast Network and then it was like, you know, cackling panda on the back or something, or I don't know, Panda Battalion. That'd be so neat. That'd be really cool. Somebody should make that and post on the forums, because I think that'd be awesome if we had Overcast Network meetup, we had Overcast Network t-shirts and stuff. We could all go out to dinner or something. Like that would be sick. Anyway, I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna be able to go, me myself, but it would be cool. I'd love to cover all of the Overcast stuff that, well, I mean, officially hasn't been planned yet, but hopefully will happen. I love and just meet up with everybody, and that'd be great. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to go due to money constraints, sadly. Anyway, if you guys can go to Minecon, because I think it's gonna be a really cool Overcast Network community experience. You could meet up with all your online friends and stuff, and anyway, I think that's it about Minecon. I think that's it for this episode of the State of the Overcast Network. Wow, it was kind of a long one, but I think it was still under 20 minutes, so I think we're good. Anyway, that is the State of the Overcast Network, and I'll see you all in another video. Bye-bye, guys.